Okay, so let's talk about batch input session. Okay, so here what you see on the screen is a user is entering data into SAP data entry screen, and that this data is going into the SAP database. Now, other than the manual data entry, SAP also receives data from other non-SAP applications and other SAP installations. So how that process happens? First, the data is stored as batch input session. The batch input program could be used to read the data from the external world and to save the data as batch input session. Then another program called process batch input runs, which reads the data stored under batch input session and feeds that into the SAP database. Now, something unique about this batch input session is that the data is stored in such a way that when it's read as if a human being is basically sitting there and doing the data entry. So this data goes through the same validation process as if somebody is entering data manually in the SAP database. Okay, so that's something unique about batch input session. It goes through the same validation process. It's a little different concept than the interface tables, and sometimes this data is interactive as well. So if user enters this, then ask user this question, then user chooses this answer, then do that. So that is how the batch input session works. Okay, so this is how the data could be brought from external system into the SAP database.